There is a strange sort of brilliance in the rise of a villain who believed he had discovered the ultimate loophole to mortality. At first glance, the story of Lord Voldemort seems like a tale of power achieved through ruthless ambition and dark genius. Born into obscurity, he carved his path through manipulation, fear, and unparalleled talent, convinced he could bend life itself to his will. But what makes his rise truly compelling is not just how he built his empire of terror, it's how he engineered what he believed was an invincible security system for his soul, only to watch it unravel because he misunderstood the most fundamental principle of longevity, diversification. Voldemort placed everything, his power, his essence, his future, into a single psychological investment strategy disguised as a network of 7 Horcruxes. To him, it was diversification, a perfect spread. Yet in truth, each fragment only anchored him more deeply to a single risk, the fragility of control. In classic fashion, his narrative exposes the peril of assuming one is too clever to fail. Voldemort believed he could out-engineer consequence itself, that his method of splitting his soul into symbolic artifacts linked to legacy, power, and fear would secure his immortality. But what he truly created was a portfolio locked inside a single volatile market, himself. Every Horcrux, regardless of the object it occupied, still relied on his continued domination, his reputation of terror, his ability to stay untouchable. When fear is your currency, peace becomes your enemy, and time, patient, relentless, becomes your greatest threat. He never planned for disruption, never imagined a future where loyalty dissolved, where followers collapsed under pressure, where the world shifted beneath him faster than he could adapt. Innovation never entered his strategy. He believed the formula was perfect and therefore final. The irony lies not in his failure to hide his soul well enough, but in his refusal to diversify his meaning, relationships, or power base beyond intimidation and control. He never invested in loyalty, only submission. He never invested in community, only dominion. And because he poured every ounce of strategy into self-preservation, he built no foundation that could survive without his constant vigilance. The more he tried to protect his immortality, the more fragile it became. Those who rise through fear alone always risk collapsing under the weight of their own legend. Voldemort's greatest enemy was not prophecy, heroism, or fate. It was a worldview so obsessed with conquering death that it never learned how to truly live. In the end, the very system he believed made him untouchable was the system that ensured he could be undone. A cautionary tale, not merely a villainy, but a vision without foresight, proof that even the darkest genius can fall when strategy becomes obsession, and power becomes the only metric worth chasing.